What's wrong, Ben?
I'm so embarrassed.
Well, why is that?
Well, I was going to the bathroom this morning before school, and all of a sudden the hand dryer went off early, so people heard me pee.
They heard you pee? That's so embarrassing.
Now I feel like everyone is talking about me, staring at me.
Don't worry about it, Ben. Do you know why?
No, why?
Because everybody pees.
They do, don't they?
Yep, so check out this first story for more on hand dryers at NPHS.
There. Time out, Booth.
Is anybody out there? Yeah. Can you press the button for me, please? Thank you.
Hand dryers. While an eco-friendly alternative to paper towels, they have been continually abused by the women of New Prague High School. They are made for drying wet hands, but recent trends show that the button is pressed even before girls enter the stall. How did this phenomenon begin? We asked girls around the school if they participate in this unnecessary act and why.
I'm Sylvie, and I'm a freshman at New Prague High School.
I'm Alyssa, and I'm a freshman at New Prague High School. And I do press the blow dryer when I go to the bathroom.
I do too.
I do it because I don't want people to hear me going pee.
I do because there's a grace.
Yes, I do press the dryer before I go to the bathroom. I do it because I do not want people to hear me pee, because that isn't comfortable.
No, I do not press the blow dryer button before I go to the bathroom because I don't care if people hear me pee.
I think it's weird. Like, if people are hearing you pee, it's weird. I started doing it because I saw somebody else do it.
Raise your hand. Raise your hand.
Yes, every time. It's awkward.
It's
if
real
you
you
don't
press it.
It's not awkward because everyone pees, but it's awkward because you think it's awkward.
It's awkward if you're like the only one. It's
listening
awkward
to you
if you're the only one in the bathroom and someone else walks in
Yeah,
and you're
yeah.
like, hey.
Yeah.
And then you're just
Peeing.
listening to each other pee, and it's really sad.
Last year, freshman year, when people started, or like when I didn't know that we did it, or like people did it, and then all of a sudden it got really awkward, so then I just started doing it.
No, someone told me like you had to do it, and so I did it, and then you can't go back.
Yeah.
Yes, I do. Because I don't want girls hearing my little toots and farts when I'm peeing or going poop. I get gassy sometimes, so I just don't want them to hear that or smell it. The noise makes it loud, and then it just blanks out my farts. It's great. Oh, jeez.
We then decided to ask the guys of New Prague High School to see if they do the same.
No.
No.
No, not at all. Just walk in and walk out.
No, we did not do
this.
Sometimes. I don't really hear it that much from the guys' bathroom, to be completely honest, but...
We also asked the guys why they think girls do this.
I have no idea. It's a girl thing.
I mean, they must be feeling a little self-conscious. I don't know.
Because they get judged too much by others? I don't know. Maybe they want people to think, hey, who's in the bathroom, you know? No idea. Maybe they just want to have dry hands all the time. I'm not sure.
The whole reason I think that girls use blow dryers after they're done with a shower is because their hair is evil, and they need the heat of the blow dryer to melt the evil spirits from their hair.
That's a good one.
We then asked Mr. Dukalski, who conducted a study on this issue in his sociology class, what he has found through his scientific results.
The students who researched this topic relayed to the class that this was kind of a friendly gesture from one girl to another. Maybe they're having stomach issues, maybe there was some undercooked pork that they're dealing with. But guys would never do this. No guy, as a matter of fact, if there were a way to turn off the air dryer, a guy would probably do that for another guy. I feel satisfied in knowing now that it's really a kind gesture to help another girl in need.
Now that we have discovered the motive behind this fad, we would like to stress the stupidity of this useless act. To all you insecure button pressers, we would like to leave you with this final message.
Ladies and gentlemen, every
Everybody.
Everyone.
Everyone.
Everyone. Everybody.
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 Everyone.
Everyone.
Everyone. Peas.
What you know about me? What you know about me? What you know about me? What you know? My lip gloss is cool. My lip gloss.
What are you doing, Christy?
Just finishing up something on my Chromebook.
You like that thing, don't you?
Yes, it has been great. Access to my homework 24/7, quick Wi-Fi access, and I don't lose files anymore with Google Docs.
I know, but I'm just so into books. I'm a bit of a bookworm, I guess.
That's okay, Ben. You'll come around. Perhaps our second story will enlighten you on the Chromebooks here at MPHS.
Check it out.
With the Chromebooks being introduced early in the school year, we thought we would get some feedback on the new technology in the hands of the wonderful students. We started by asking the student population what they thought about these Chromebooks.
I don't really have an opinion on it. Or I guess the Chromebooks are really nice here at New Prague. I use it for educational purposes all the time. It's just a great thing to have and very useful. I use my Chromebook for school stuff and like music and stuff.
My Chromebook because I can watch Netflix on it and the sound is really good. And yeah.
Just in the nick of time, we were able to catch Benjamin Boothie on the go and ask him about what he thought about the Chromebooks.
Yeah, see you guys.
See you, Booth.
Yeah, I pretty much use my Chromebook for everything. For everything, homework and Huddle and stuff. We'll see you guys later.
We then had one interviewee, Joe Lambrecht, that told us what not to do with the Chromebooks.
I can tell you what you don't do. You do not install any other operating system because that is considered hacking to some standards. The integrity of a Chromebook should remain in its vanilla form. You cannot tamper with it. That is a huge violation, and I know this personally. I feel like the public should know this horrible threat to our protection, if you will, with these Chromebooks. So, yeah.
And now we talk to New Prague's finest, Mr. Cipher, about why we chose to go with the Chromebooks instead of keep on using the desktops that we already have.
The district went through about a 18-month process to review different devices. They had a 10-area criteria that they used to evaluate the different devices. When the whole thing was done and over with, the recommendation was made to the school board to go to a powerful learning initiative and using Chromebooks.
Then we decided to see what the teachers had to say about the Chromebooks. Use your Chromebook.
Number one, they are not to be used in place of Frisbees. Number two, they are not doorstops. Number three, they are one of the best things that has happened to education in the last decade. I have my students access Chromebooks every day. The plethora of information online is a boon to learning.
All right, Chromebooks. I think Chromebooks are a great thing. We need to have 21st century skills and 21st century thinkers, and the Chromebooks allow us to do that. I use the Chromebooks every day. So all the students know that when they get to class, open the Chromebooks and get started right away. It can be a distraction sometimes if students decide to go to sites that they shouldn't go to, but I think overall it's really, really beneficial for student learning and for 21st century skills.
Chromebooks are working well. Kids are getting online, finding the current news stories, put them to good use. Haven't seen much, bad websites or kids use them for the wrong reasons. So
The Chromebooks are a very useful tool, New Prague. So if you use them the right way, you can get a lot of work done. So keep up the good work and use them correctly.
How you doing, Gaio?
Peace.
That's typical.
You?
I
How about your bae? You broke up?
dead serious.
I guess it's time for you to get your swag on.
Yep, Jaffilia male.
Alrighty, Gaia, let's show everyone the next story about New Prague High School lingo.
Yo, what's up, guy?
Get jazzy.
The main reason students use this style of small talk is to spice up conversation, shorten up unnecessary words, and pull the ladies. We wanted to cover a story on lingo because every year new words are generated. These words often start out in small groups and end up traveling throughout the entire school. We spent the past few days studying this lingo. After interviewing multiple students and staff, we have come up with a list of the most popular slang terms. Here's some examples.
Dope. Swerve. Dad.
Turn up.
Can't even.
Tool. Dude. Bae. Dad. Bot.
Dead serious.
I'm dead serious during gym class.
We interviewed Chandler Clare, and here are his thoughts on dead serious.
I use the words dead serious when someone goes really try hard in gym class. Dead serious means that someone's being dead serious. Means they're being super serious and dead serious. That suits dead serious.
It ain't bad.
Here's calc teacher Mr. Dorner and his thoughts on the term bae.
Alright, so the word bae, B-A-E, is a Danish word that means, I don't want to use this word, but it means poop. Bae is a Danish word that means poop. So if you say, you think it's short for sweetie or baby, you're calling your girlfriend poop in Danish. So you probably should do a little research before you start coming up with these new slang words.
Dude, did you see that? That's such a gag.
Typical.
Typical is ordinary.
It ain't bad.
Typical is the law.
It ain't bad.
Typical is not going outside the box.
It ain't bad.
Don't be typical.
Swag. What do I think of swag? Droopy.
Here's your swag. You're pretty cool. You can pull stuff off.
We hope to inform all of you about some swaggy lingo that is currently used every day. Stay creative and stay classy, New Prague.
So far, we've had an exciting year for fall sports.
We sure have. I wonder what sparked all of the improvements.
Maybe the fall teams practiced more this year.
I don't think so.
Perhaps there was more team bonding.
Maybe, but I think I know the real reason.
What's that?
The new stadium.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Here's more about the decent new Trojan field.
This isn't any ordinary field. This isn't just a regular band playing, football flying, soccer scoring circus. This is Trojan Stadium. This massive undertaking cost New Prague $2.6 million. Starting in April, this project has taken over 6 months to complete and is just about finished. Some of the new features of Trojan Stadium are the Trojan Wall, artificial turf, a digital scoreboard, new fences, new press box, and the cherry on top, brand new porta potties. Let's hear what the team captains have to say about their new stadium.
The new field, the turf, makes us run faster. And then the nice little site we got attracts more fans, so more fans can come watch us play. So it's great.
The new field's pretty awesome. Attracts tons of fans, and it's nice and flat, so that you're not tripping on any turf monsters. And I mean, it's just a good time out there playing with your boys, and getting after it.
I really like this new football field because it just adds so much space to do activities.
You know, I mean, it makes my head spin. Like, how many activities we can do? You know, you can do football, you can do soccer. I mean, you can do whatever.
But it's not just the football players benefiting from this new field. Soccer players have been utilizing this surface as well.
It's nice, it's rubbery and green all the time.
Next, we went to the fans and gave them a challenge. Describe the stadium in one word.
Decent.
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 Decent. Decent.
Decent.
Decent.
Damn. Decent.
Decent. Decent.
Decent.
Decent.
Decent. This stadium is not only for the players, but for the fans as well.
Oh yeah, Trojan Stadium's the best stadium I've ever been to.
Gets me jacked. Because the boys, I think they play more better.
Finally, we talked to the coaches to get their opinion on their students' new field.
Trojan Stadium is a great venue. It's a great place to play football. So it's a great surface and a great place for the fans to watch the game.
All right.
I think Trojan Field is a fantastic facility. I think we're lucky here to have the field that we have, the facilities that we have, the community that supports the facility that we have. It gives a great opportunity for kids to play in a big-time situation and be able to play on a field that is just beautiful. It's almost better than a lot of college fields out there. So it's awesome.
I think it's outstanding. I know when I was going through high school, we didn't have a field that could be used year-round. With the turf, a lot of teams can use it, and once the spring comes, we don't have a soggy field. In fact, my old high school field right now, they weren't able to play their first home football game because it got so wet and the turf was soggy. So turf is awesome, we love it, it's great for the students, great for the community.
After tons of extensive research, our conclusion is that Trojan Stadium is pretty decent. This is Hunter Doheny. Till next time.
We'll see you guys later.
So, Hunter, what do you think?
Think about what, Hallie?
This 7-period schedule that we have going on here at New Prague High School.
Well, there are pros and cons.
Okay, give me the pros first.
Classes sure go by fast. That's good. I don't get bored easily either.
And the cons?
More homework, less passing time, not enough time to pee between classes, shorter lunch, just to name a few. What do you think, Hallie?
Well, I think this next story will tell it like it is better than I can. Here are our roving reporters, James Furness, Ben Boothie, and Marcus.
Last year, the New Prague School Board decided to switch the schedule to a 7-period day. We interviewed students and staff at NPHS on their opinions about the 7-period day and short passing time.
Oh hey, Malik Jolly here. I'm here talking about the 7-period class days. I guess you can kind of say I like it because you get a lot of classes in, get a lot ready for college, but passing time I'm not so big of a fan of because you get not so much time to talk to girls.
I do like the 7-period day, but I don't like the short passing times. It doesn't give me enough time to eat in between, and I'm always late to class.
Well, I don't like the homework thing because there's a lot of homework. They said they're going to stop doing so much homework, but they're not going to stop because I'm up so late all the time doing homework, and it's really annoying.
Okay, I think the 7-period day is a positive thing for kids. I think it gives us a good amount of time to get what we need to get done. We can have something right at the beginning of the hour. We can get our main ideas done in the middle of the hour, and then at the end we can review and give kids what they need before the class ends.
So I think it's a positive experience for kids. The shorter passing time, I think, causes students to be a little late to class, which has been a bit of an issue, and hoping that we can solve that problem so we can use all 50 minutes of our class period.
I'm gonna be late for class.
Next, we interviewed Mr. Seifert on why we switched to the 7-period day.
Regarding the 7-period day, we have made the switch to that to allow students to be in the core area classes, which are math, English, science, and social, each and every day throughout the year. It used to be on the trimester schedule where students could be in it for the first and the third trimester and having a break. That lack of consistency was a concern of ours. And so that's really the major reason we went to it. I do believe that in the long run it will provide opportunities for students to do better in those areas. We'll be using some data as we go through it. The other opportunity is students can take 6 classes and have a study hall, allowing them to probably load up on those 6 classes and still feel like they have the support with a study hall.
Students then gave their opinion on if they liked the trimesters more or the semesters.
I would say I'm a bigger fan of the 3-try schedule because nothing against the teachers, but I kind of get old of them. If I have to stay with them for half the year. And I also like to see my new classmates in more classes.
I like semesters more than trimesters because we did a study hall now, and I really need that.
Semesters more because it gets a little long with semesters, especially if it's a full year class. I'm sitting there dragging on forever and ever. If it's a boring class, especially, it's just not fun. So I like trimesters more. Break it up a little bit.
I think the 7-period day is better, personally, simply because it fits my personality. My personality is go, 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 and 7 periods allows me to go, go, go. So we get 50 minutes, we're in, we're out, and we're on to a new class. And I also think it gives kids an opportunity to learn more throughout the day and learn more throughout the year.
As you can see, there are both positive and negative facts about the semester schedule. But even though classes are shorter, we still have to do the same things like take tests, do projects, do homework, and pay attention in class.
Go. Thanks for watching this edition of Trojan News and Views.
Have a great half day and enjoy the long weekend. We'll see you back here for the news next week.